How are you feeling?
Nervous
Why?
because of the camera and
Yeah, but I make you feel comfortable, though.
you make me feel comfortable.
Okay.
Celebrity crush. First, maybe David Beckham.
Ah. We don't have a similar face here in China. Celebrity crush, but I have Beckham. Yeah, he's cute. He's so fucking handsome at that time. Come on, like, and I remember, there was time that we have the World Cup, so you can see his face pretty a lot in television sort of thing.
Zhao Wei. You know about her? It's an actress. It's very famous.
But that was back in about early 2000s. There was this huge Taiwanese show called Meteor Garden, and from that, like, they really cultivate this like superstar sort of group called F4. Probably equivalent of One Direction now, but might be even like hotter back then within the Chinese-speaking world. One of them, I think his English name would be Zach Chow or something. No, it's Zach or Vic. I think Vic. He's like the hottest guy there, and it just became something I was obsessed with.
Por ejemplo, hay uno que me gusta mucho que se llama Joe. Es inglés, pero pues ya no.
It's weird. It's the singer from Coldplay.
Chris Martin.
Yeah.
Fawad Khan. He's very handsome. Very handsome. He's very famous.
What's happening? Late what? Capitalism. What's that word?
I think I'm living a late capitalism, like my life, but not all the Chinese people, but the life I'm living is a late capitalism. But I'm not sure that if I fully understand this. Well, the thing is, I think it's good, to be honest. I think it's good. If tell me that this is what, a world that I'm gonna live in, I would completely fine with that. I would like to live a world like that. I have freedom to choose my own life, even though it's commercial, maybe it's judged by money, but it's free. Like you don't need to give a damn shit to other things. In China, because the culture I've been grew up is not judged by, there's a lot of things that you need to follow. It's not something commercial. It's even worse. Like in a big family, you having the family are pushing you to getting married, heterosexual marriage. You need to reproduce, have babies. You have this all kind of duties since you're born. This is even worse. So late capitalism is good. Why not?
Yeah, I was using Couchsurfing before, and I remember every single guy I met, or I host, or I was guest. They want to do sex. Every single guy. Yeah, I'm not commodity. I'm not commodity. I'm not commodity. Yeah.
Black Lives Matter.
It's the campaigners there who are actually quite good at their jobs. Like, they are clearly identifying the contrast or the conflict in that people obviously think Black Lives Matter or All Lives Matter, but to actually say it out loud really makes people realize there is a problem, we do have a problem here. It shocked me literally when I landed in LA. It was like the most tragic thing I've seen. People going around in their trolleys, mostly black people, going around in their trolleys, but they were walking around with their trolleys full of all they own, like ghosts stuff. I thought I grew up in China, in a less developed part of China, no less. Like I am very familiar with poverty. Whereas that was like one kind of poverty that I've never seen before. That was shocking. And to think that it happens in the USA, what a lot of us thought was like the greatest country on earth, not after visiting it, but
Of course, like from TV or magazines or whatever, like since young I've known there are different races that since I began to use dating apps, there are lots of categorizations. I used to think I'm just Chinese, but now I think I'm Asian. I feel more closer to other Asians, although there are still some differences. Like we're all like put into a category of Asian, and maybe we'll face some discrimination in the world or in the relationships. Yeah.
College, there a lot of foreign students, so we hang a lot together. That's the first time I realized I was Asian. It's like the world is coming to me, so I realized I'm not just Chinese. That time I think I'm more of the world, not just for a country. Yeah, that's the first time I realized I'm Asian, but I want to be 世界公民。
Desde chiquito yo he sido criado y creo firmemente que soy mestizo y yo me considero mestizo. Sí, no me gusta ser llamado blanco, no me siento blanco, no me veo blanco. Mestizo. Latino. O sea, ser mayoría siempre va a ser lo más beneficioso. Sí, exactamente. Entonces, por ejemplo, yo soy mayoría, yo soy parte de la mayoría en mi país. Un indígena, ¿no? Una persona negra, ¿no?
Yeah, my mother, she was mad at me all the time. Why you are keep watching Chinese movies, Chinese songs, and you don't understand anything? Why? I mean, you're listening Chinese songs. Why? I mean, you want us to cook Chinese food for you. We don't understand. And then at the end, I ended up in China. Like it's been like 5 years.
Yo creo que en Colombia la palabra indios es muy usada, en especial para gente del sur y para gente de Ecuador, y es muy usada, y yo me acuerdo sentir eso porque es que en Bogotá, la mayoría de la gente, no todos ahora, en Bogotá la mayoría de gente es muy mestiza, es muy blanca. Uno ve conductores de bus, gente de limpieza con ojos claros, y eso es muy raro en algunos lugares, en algunos otros lugares es muy raro ver eso, y esta gente, los de Bogotá, llaman muy despectivamente a otras personas, en especial indígenas, o sea, y no tanto que quieran ser despectivos, sino que es parte de la forma, la crianza, y sí, desde chiquito, 4 o 5 años, desde que tengo conciencia, ha sido así.
What is Anthropocene? What is that?
Yeah, it's the first time for us. So is it a theory that humans' activity will have an impact on the Earth or everything? I think it's bullshit. Yeah, because I don't think human beings are not that powerful enough to control the things, even ourselves. Not to mention about the nature. Everything is evolved in a certain way and we are just part of it.
Yeah, I haven't heard the term, but I don't doubt it.
sí, o sea, sintiendo bien es el momento en que la evolución, como dice, la evolución de la Tierra es ahora, está toda basada, depende de nuestra actividad. Creo que no es correcto. No, o sea, sí.
In mind that it's just a very little part of the population here, which, you know, like people who can speak English,
Yeah.
which is very, you know, they're on the top of the pyramid. You know, this is what you mean by performance and reality. This is how the country performs to you.
You know,
If you go a little bit further, like out of the city,
Yeah.
like if you've been to other places, not rather than Beijing, Shanghai, Shenzhen, these are the three major cities. If you go to other places,
Yeah.
they will have a different impact.
Okay, yeah.
And that's just more real, and
Yeah.
that's the majority.
White supremacy. I think when I start living outside Pakistan, yeah, when I start seeing people, they discriminate me so badly just because I'm from Pakistan. And white people, they are doing wrong. They are not good people. They are not good person. They are not well educated. They don't know how to behave, or still they got better treatment as compared to me. So yeah, I just realized, it exists everywhere, white supremacy, especially in China. They love white skin. They just love white skin. But for me, no. I think everyone is equal. Yeah. But I'm racist to Chinese. I don't know why. I just learned it from them to be racist towards them, because they're racist towards so many people, without any reason. And I believe that they're not attractive, yeah. And they think they are something, because now they have money, and people start visiting China, or people start getting some benefits from China. They start thinking they are something. They have history, they have like old civilization, and
I only heard the term white privilege. Also from article about the phenomenon that white people are eager to get a job in China. I guess it's easier for white people to teach English, even if they are not born English speaking.
How do I put that? The most typical type of white supremacy would be on the gay dating world. In the gay dating world, I actually feel like that's more prevalent there. Whereas I think it has to do with, on the one side, the size of things, and on the other hand, social status and wealth and everything else. At least in China, I would imagine all the white expats here would have a great sex life, because everyone would be wanting to date them or do whatever, because there is a widely believed association that white equals wealth. Whereas in Australia, I think it's more about the size of things. Size matters.
But I think the reason why is because I'm exposed to Western culture, which is dominated by white. I think I prefer white, but I don't know if I have a hierarchy for other races. But I tend to love someone who is not Chinese, who is in a foreign culture. Even he has Chinese roots, or he's Singaporean Chinese, which I think I guess maybe I can release myself in front of people who's from foreign culture.
Willingness simulation. Not per se, but I have heard about actually. I actually think it might make sense that we live in a dimension where, well, it's probably like part of someone else's imagination. Because all we know is something that we process through our brains, and even if I'm touching something, I don't know I'm touching it. It's only my brain's telling me I'm touching it. And even if I see that, I think that's a black colored painting. I don't know if that's black, and if the black I see is the same color as the black you see, and whether what we call black is actually the same color in our own brains. And yeah, it's like I do not believe in any sort of deity, but I believe there may be like one way of looking at this world is totally someone's imagination. It's not like my imagination. I'm thinking I'm doing something. I think I'm lying on a chair. I may not be. I don't know. I might be in my dreams, in my real body.
The way I feel is it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal if you are not in the simulation or not, you know. Anyway, you're gonna die and anyway, everything will be gone. If it is a simulation, then just be a simulation. If it's not, then it won't be forever, right?
Yo me manejo mucho con conexiones y si siento una conexión y una atracción, pero si no siento esa conexión, no. Y con los chinos en realidad casi que nunca, muy poquitos es que siento una atracción, pero es raro.
Never been in love, never even had a boyfriend.
Personal decision.
I think I'm not that easy. I think I'm just a more difficult person. Like I'm like full of myself. It's very difficult to like share with someone, share everything.
Why? Why you need to decolonize? Like if you look at Hong Kong and if you look at Taiwan, which these places which have a deeper influence from the colonization. The people there, they have a better life. They have higher developed society. So why we need to decolonize? Why we need to insist nationalism? Right?
A mí me suena a anti-europeo, por así llamarlo, digámoslo, no, pero yo creería en algo que trate de poner a todos iguales, sin tratar de llamarlos pues me tocaría pensar eso mucho.
something. Later, like the 2000s, like all the computer were like just fuck up. Maybe the human will have to face the end one day, not the worst.
I think still college, because the environment is the temperature. They always say the temperature is going up, and every year. And all the pollution, it's like this air pollution. Yeah. I think the world definitely has an end. So it's just a matter of time. I don't get very worried about it. I think because I think I won't have any children. But it's true, I have nothing to worry about. It's only for me.
All I have answered is just opinions for the time being. That it will change maybe with the more facts or I have more experience.
I just wanna reduce the part of acting in my video shooting.